All praise to Yahweh Shem Shah. Double line to the apostles of GMS. This is Noah Allah coming at you with another video. And in this video right here, I want to go into the book of Tobit, the 4th chapter. And I'll start from verse 15. Tobit is in the Apocrypha. Tobit chapter 4 verse 15. Do that to no man which thou hatest. Self-explanatory. You don't want to do to someone that which you hate. No, because that's being hypocritical. You don't want to do something to someone that you don't want to be done unto you. Matter of fact, let me get a scripture on it. This is the book of Matthew chapter 7 verse 12. Therefore, all things whatsoever you would that men should do to you, do ye even so to them. For this is the law and the prophets. So that's self-explanatory. You know, the things you want to be done to you, then you should do to others. You know? That's how it's supposed to be. Okay? So back in Tobit, the 4th chapter, and the 15th verse. Do that to no man which thou hatest. Drink not wine, so you know you don't want to commit adultery with somebody, woman. You want nobody doing that to you. That's just one example. Drink not wine to make thee drunken. Now, when you drink, now that's referencing a person who's a drunkard. It's not saying that you can't drink or that you can't get drunk. It's talking about those people that has that alcoholic type of spirit on them. A person that's an excessive drinker, that's always drunk. You know, those people that have an issue when it comes to consuming alcohol. Drink not wine to make thee drunken, neither let drunkenness go with thee in thy journey. So when you're traveling, you know, you don't want to be drunk, because when you're traveling, you want to be circumspect. The word circumspect means to what? To look around. You want to be aware. You want to be alert. You want to be vigilant, which means to be aware. Right? Even, you know, in this society, even Esau got, you know, you're not supposed to drink and drive. You know? They got, you know, driving while intoxicated. You know, you don't want to be doing that. And even when you're just out and about, you don't really want to be drunk when you're out and about, because anything could happen when you're out there. Something could catch you off guard. Anything could occur. You know, you want to be on point. So, neither let drunkenness go with thee in thy journey. You know, so you don't want to be you really don't want to be out in public, going from place to place drunk. It's not really something you want to do. You really don't really want to be drunk outside your own home, to be honest. You know, to be extra safe with it. Let's get some more scriptures. This is the book of Genesis chapter 9. Genesis 9 verse 18. And the sons of Noah that went forth of the ark were Shem and Ham and Japheth, and Ham is the father of Canaan. These are the 3 sons of Noah. And of them was the whole earth overspread. This is after the flood. And Noah began to be an husbandman, and he planted a vineyard. So he was a husbandman. He was like a gardener, so to speak, for example. And he planted a vineyard. And he drank of the wine and was drunken. And he was uncovered within his tent. So it tells you he was uncovered within his tent, because that's what happens when a person drinks. You know, they take their clothes off. They might get hot and take their clothes off. But he was uncovered in his tent. And that's the point I wanted to get to. See, he was in his tent. So really, if you know, getting drunk, you really want to be in your home. You know, you don't really want to be out in the public. Because what happens when a person is drunk? Your cognitive functions decrease. Your judgment, your decision making, your logic, your reasoning. All of that decreases. Your motor skills, you're not really balanced. You get weak. Emotional. All of these things happen as being side effects of being intoxicated, being drunk. So really, you don't want to be out in public like that. Because anything can happen out there. At least when you're in the house, you're in the safety and comfort of your own home, which therefore can decrease the likelihood of any negative situation occurring. But this kind of stuff comes with discipline. It just don't happen overnight. You gotta pray to the Most High, Yahweh Shema Shah, to increase the spirit within you. You know what I mean? Now this right here is the book of Sirach, chapter 31, also in the Apocrypha, also known as the book of Ecclesiasticus. Sirach is known as Ecclesiasticus. So this is chapter 31, verse 27. Wine is as good as life to man, if it be drunk moderately. So wine is good if you drink it moderately. You drink it here and there. That's what the last scripture we went to. And it was talking about drink not to be drunken, because you want to drink moderately. You don't want to always be someone that's always got a bottle in their hand. Wine is as good as life to a man if it be drunk moderately. What life is then to a man that is without wine? In other words, what life is it for man without wine? For it was made to make him glad. So wine can make a person happy. So it's saying if wine is to make you glad, what is life to a man without wine? It's meant to bring you gladness. But what else does it say? Wine measurably drunk and in season bringeth gladness of the heart and cheerfulness of the mind. If it's measurably drunk and in season, like at a good time, at a set time. You could drink at, like, let's say a party, for example. Let's say it's a wedding, But wine drunken with excess maketh the bitterness of the mind with brawling and quarreling. But if you're drinking in excess, you basically, a drunkard, a person that's always drunk, that's always drinking. But wine drinking with excess maketh bitterness of the mind with brawling and quarreling. So you end up fighting. You end up getting into quarrels, which are, altercations, fights. And we all see and hear about this. We hear people talking about, drunk uncles fighting at a cookout, those little kind of jokes. But a lot of that stuff is real. Oh, you know how this person get when they drink. They like to fight, they like to brawl, And you're supposed to know how you are when you drink. You gotta have discipline enough to fall back. And know when not to do it. You don't always gotta drink because you see somebody else drinking. Drunkenness increases the rage of a fool, so he offend. So if you got a person that's a fool and they're drunk, drunkenness is gonna increase the rage of that fool. So that person's already a fool, so imagine when they're drunk, it becomes heightened. They become even more of a fool multiple times over. And it says till he offend. Then eventually he offends somebody. He does something, might attack somebody, might break something, might say something that's, offensive, things like that. Do something that's not wise. It diminishes strength and maketh wounds, right? It makes you weak. And it causes you and other people around you to get hurt. Rebuke not thy labor at the wine and despise not in his mirth. That's somebody that's, doing it moderately. You know what I'm saying? Not somebody that's doing it in excess. Because if they're doing it moderately and not in excess, then there's no reason to rebuke them. And despise not in his mirth. Give him no despiteful words and press not upon him with the urging him to drink. That's another thing. You don't want to urge people to drink either. If that person don't drink, they want to drink, just leave them be. It may be a reason why they don't want to drink. Who knows? So I just want to touch on that lightly. Short lessons. Other little things I wanted to get into when it comes to this topic, but as you can see, my phone is about to die. I got to put on the charger. So that's basically it. So with that, I'm gonna close and say, oh, praise, how about you, how shout out, double lines, positive GMS. All you brothers learn something, shalom.